7:30 in the morning and this little beautiful is awake. Did you have good sleepies? Did you have some nice dreams? It was an alright night, wasn't it? It wasn't too rolly. Not too rolly. You still woke up 4 times though, didn't you? You get hungry in the night. You get a hungry belly in the night. Looks like first ferry of the morning's gone past, so we're rolling around. That's better. Can make breakfast now. Evangeline's having her breakfast. Nom 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 in an octopus. Nom 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 in an octopus. Yeah.
Technically, that's nom nomming on fish, isn't it? Yeah. You having fish for your breakfast?
Anchor light off. Cabin lights off. Coffee for Daddy. Tea for Mummy. So used to warm UHT milk on my cereal now. I don't even know what the amazingness of cold, fresh milk would be like anymore.
This is Evangeline's actual breakfast. She doesn't just have a plastic fish.
Evangeline, come on, breakfast time. Oh, can you see how clear the water is? I think we're in about 10-11 meters and we can clearly see the bottom. Looks lovely. So the first job of the day is to wash the nappies. I wash them in salt water and then I rinse them in fresh water, and that seems to work pretty well. Good day for fishing today, I reckon. It's about 9 o'clock now and we like to come out onto the bow around this time because the sun's not too strong and it's not too hot. Yeah, so we can just...
Hey, Grumpy!
So we can chill outside for a little bit and it's nice. It's not actually Christmas, by the way. It's not even December. I'm just getting the use out of this sleep suit before she grows out of it. I got it for like £1 from a charity shop, so I've definitely got my money's worth. We haven't yet fixed the dinghy. We're going to try to replace one of the valves. That's what we think is maybe causing it to go down. But
just old and knackered and ruined, and you want to buy a new one.
I want to try change the valve first. What I'm worried is going to happen is if we try and change it and we don't do a good enough job and we make it even worse, then we won't have a dinghy. So we're just making do for now. But what we have to do is every day take the engine off, empty the dinghy, bring it onto the boat, pump it up, put it back in the water, put the engine back on, everything back in it to be able to go to shore. Bit of a faff.
Just let me buy a new one.
We don't have the money to buy a new one.
Yeah, we'll find the money to buy a new one.
No, we'll make do. I made Evangeline this outfit. It's still a little bit too big for her. But that's the thing with babies. If you wait until the outfit fits them, they only wear it once or twice and then they outgrow it. So she's wearing it now while it's a little bit too big. You look cute! Mummy made you that. Dinghy rides to shore are a bit more difficult than just walking out of the house with a baby. But Evangeline is such a good girl and never complains about wearing her life jacket and quite enjoys being in the dinghy. Once we're on shore, I put a hat on her, but we almost lost it on a dinghy ride once, so she goes hatless for the journey. Carrying the dinghy up past the high tide line is an effort whilst carrying a baby in one arm as well. We have been told by lifeguards that bringing our dinghy to shore could result in a €2,000 fine by the police, but we haven't been fined so far. I've just had my shower on the beach. It's a bit chilly, but it's the only freshwater shower that we can get. We've come here to use Burger King's free Wi-Fi, so we know that we can sit in the shade and get the Wi-Fi and watch the volleyballers through the leaves. So we've just got back to the boat. We went grocery shopping. So we had Liam carry this bag on his back and carried the milk and something else. I had this bag on my back and I carried the oranges and some bread, and I had Evangeline on my front.
One job that never seems to end on Sareda is the washing up. It is an endless job. You finish washing one thing and Sophia dirties something else by baking something. So it's not all glitz and glam, this cruising life, but you can do it outside. So you have a nice view to look at while you're doing the washing up. Makes it a little bit better, but not completely better. I hate this job, but it's me that has to do the washing up. When we do the washing up on Sareda though, to save the fresh water, we wash it with salt water. Oh, this is difficult with one hand. Yeah, I'm going to have to put the camera down to lift the water up. There we go. 1 bucket of seawater. Now the trick is to see whether I can pour it in on a rocking boat with only one hand while holding a camera. Let's have a go. There we go. And I don't think you need to see me actually do the washing up. I think that's pretty self-explanatory what that looks like. Right then, that's all the washing up done. What I'll do now is all the stainless steel stuff, so like the knives and the forks, I'll just rinse them in fresh water. It just stops them from going rusty after being washed in salt water. And should we go see what the girls are doing? Hopefully you don't see too much of a mess of the boat, just ignore that bit. Sleepy times and reading times. What do you think to the dinghy?
What do I think to the dinghy?
Yeah.
Oh, what? You want me to have a look?
Well, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were just showing the world. Oh, yeah! Wow.
It's a bit floppy.
Yeah. Yeah, that engine does need rescuing.
Yeah. Can we buy a new one, please?
Can somebody just lose a dinghy? Can they just wash up near our boat? If we can wake up in the night and just hear tap, 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 there's a dinghy knocking on the boat and nobody claims it. Yeah? Can that happen?
What do you think, little miss? Bit of thievery?
It's not thievery if you don't know whose it is and you can't get it back to them. Right?
Yeah, it's a bit flaccid.
All the bottles are in there, by the way, because we had took them to shore to fill them up with water and then didn't. We'll fill them up tomorrow.
Literally folding in half. With me sat in it.
It's fine.
It's not fine. How is this fine?
It's still floating.
Yeah, that's only because it's full of air.
Yeah, it's full of air.
Well, it's not full of air, is it?
Left today. They've gone up to Los Gigantes, but the forecast has got big waves going in there, so we decided we might go tomorrow, maybe the day after when the waves have died down a bit. Is that alright, Dylan?
Yeah. I'll be moving again in a minute, don't I? Look at the state of this. I'm going to do this so people in the comments empathise with me. that we need a new one. We can't keep living like this.
Right, Lou's going to get the engine off now. Pass it to me, and I'm going to put it here on the engine bracket, I don't know, stand thing. But now I'm going to go see to our moody little baby.
Hello. And the sun has set on another day. Cabin lights on, anchor light on. And that's the last thing for the evening. Now just to get Evangeline to sleep and for us to have our tea.
Somehow, Noy kept his secret safe all evening. He even managed to sneak some supper for his whale. But he knew it couldn't last. Noy's dad wasn't angry. He had been so busy that he hadn't noticed Noy was lonely. But he said they must take the whale back to sea where it belonged. It's 8:15 in the evening. I got Evangeline to sleep about half an hour ago, and I've just had a cup of apple and cinnamon tea and read a bit of my book, and now I'm going to go to bed because she will wake up at least 4 times in the night, so I need to get some sleep in now. Good night.